Hello, greetings to you, greetings to everyone. Jim Nelson here today. Thank you for joining this broadcast. Today is such a lovely day. The weather has been great, lovely atmosphere, sunshine, and I know people have been up and about the place. So it's such a lovely day today, and it's a day that looks right for us to discuss something that is quite important to every one of us. So today, we will be looking at a subject that is very interesting. It's titled Suppressed Purpose. Suppressed Purpose. So, as we know, when we talk about suppressed purpose, or in other words, you could call it broken purpose, there are a number of things that comes to mind. One of those things is that when we talk about purpose, we are considering the fact that every creature that exists in this planet Earth has unique purpose for which they exist. Unique that it cannot be duplicated. In other words, there are no two similarities that could be exactly the same. In similar way, you are absolutely unique and you stand in a class by yourself in line with your purpose. So let's talk about this for a little bit. Dictionary defines purpose as the reason for which something was made. So if purpose is the reason for which something was made, or the reason for which something exists, then it means you as a creature, you have a purpose. Let me give an example here. Trees, for example, have purpose, which I believe we all do know, but I will go on to talk a bit about it. When excess carbon dioxide builds up in the atmosphere, contributing to climate change, trees remove and store the carbon while releasing oxygen into the air, which implies the tree knows its purpose. When there is excess carbon in the atmosphere, tree goes to work, opens up its capacity, and it takes the steps to fulfill its purpose, absorbs the excess carbon in the atmosphere, stores it, and releases oxygen to help us live comfortably on our planet. That implies even the tree knows its purpose. People fail in life due to suppressed or broken purpose, which is our topic for today. People fail in life due to suppressed or broken purpose. Let me give you an example. How could a purpose be suppressed or broken? A purpose could be suppressed if the purpose is discovered, but the individual veers to a different direction, maybe because of some anticipated challenges. Walking in line with your purpose does not necessarily mean that every step is going to be rosy steps down the road. Therefore, when you discover your steps in life, you have to ensure that you acquire the right information to engage so that you can walk in the right steps to fulfill that particular purpose. A good example, I met a girl on this subject of purpose because sometimes I'm in places where I deliver motivational speech. This girl, growing up, went to study dental nursing, graduated with good honors degree, and started working as a dental nurse. But deep down, she knows she was not living satisfactorily. She knew that deep down in her. But the thing is that in that career path, she earns good money. She's a graduate. What more do you want? But in discovering purpose, she realized she was meant to be in beauty as a beautician. Nobody had to convince her into this. She had to discover it herself. And she sustained that dental nursing job and retrained in beautician. And this is a fact. She completed the training and she left dental nursing and she resumed working as a beautician. Until then, she was never satisfied. So if she, having discovered her purpose by way of the career path she should be in, through which she will live life to the full, after identifying her purpose, if she decided to stay put in dental nursing, because she spent a lot of money training in school and she's been in that career, that's all she has known all her career life, and she said, well, how much long do I have to live in life? Let me just stay in there. I'll be fine. I'll manage. If she did that, she would be suppressing her purpose. And in the end, she would have lived a life of suppressed or broken purpose. And there is no contentment in that. Now, let's bring this back to a story which is in the Bible. There is a guy called Judas Iscariot. Judas Iscariot entered into a relationship with Jesus Christ, the Lord and the Savior of mankind. And instead of remaining in that relationship, he deviated and stood as an opposition by betraying Jesus. You can find this story in the book of Matthew chapter 26 verse 15. Judas Iscariot, instead of engaging in relationship, he chose to abandon relationship, which is a relationship that would help him to live and fulfill his purpose in life. He chose to deviate and he went down in the same book of Matthew chapter 27 verse 1 to 10 is a story that you can read out there. After he saw Jesus, he betrayed the relationship for 30 pieces of silver. When he got to know that Jesus was going to be crucified, he attempted to return it. They refused. He threw it at them. In the long run, when he saw the outcome of he deviating from that relationship, before Jesus was even crucified, he went and committed suicide. So, if you have discovered your purpose and for some reason you are not living it, you may end up with what is called purpose suicide. You don't want to commit purpose suicide. Suppressed purpose or broken purpose would lead to purpose suicide. So I leave you with a question for today. Are you living your purpose, or are you in a path that you feel you have been all your life and you just can't change? It's like living a lie. Your purpose is you and you are your purpose. I want to suggest to you that if you would like to discover more about your purpose and how you can fulfill it, this is just a suggestion. I wrote this book, Pathway to Discovering Your Purpose. What we are discussing now is in the book. There is more information that can help you. You can get it from Amazon. Let me suggest, I'm not promoting this book, but I'm giving it as a point of reference. you can grab a copy from Amazon, or you can get in touch with me, email me or phone me through social media. I will respond to you. If you don't have money to buy one copy, I don't mind sewing one into you. So feel free to get in touch with me. Remember, don't suppress purpose. Don't broke purpose. Don't commit purpose suicide. The references I made, which you can use in comparison to check yourself, would be the story of that dental nurse who I know personally, who is now a beautician, a happy beautician indeed. And the other story in the Bible, Matthew chapter 26, verse 15, when Judas Iscariot betrayed his purpose in relationship with Jesus. And in verse 27 of Matthew, chapter 27 of Matthew, verse 1 to 10, he further on committed suicide. Broken or suppressed purpose never ends well. So be honest to yourself. If you need some support in walking and discovering your purpose, get in touch with me. I do hope you enjoyed this discussion today. I want to say thank you, and we'll keep in touch. I'd like to suggest in next session of live broadcast, I would suggest that we'll be talking about the clues, a number of clues on how you can discover purpose and be able to work in it. Until then, I want to say, keep your social distancing. Remember, stay safe, stay well, and until we meet again, I want to say thank you for joining in. Bye-bye.